Welcome to Ironhaven for year 40 of this playthrough. Get them going. So, had a corrupted save game file, and as a result I had to go back to the last decent save game file, which was I think winter year 39. So this is almost certainly not going to be in the condition it was at the end of the last recording. But you know, I played as much as I could and sort of pushed things along, but yeah, it's going to look different. The things I could remember I'd done, I cracked on with, but I don't think I've got them all done, so I must have taken on something new and, you know, not finished something else, I don't know, whatever. So, let's have a look. So we're at, excuse me, -1 in early spring temperature-wise, in early spring, so I'll have to have a look at the fields in a second. But at the moment there's all sorts of building projects going on, 57 building spaces. Some of them are, you know, all this stuff, this detritus I've left open here, barns and houses and stuff. I've got 2 houses being built here, and the barn behind it, and a bathhouse. Don't think I had 2 houses being built, so I've kind of decided to go for it a bit. That one being built? No, that one's on pause. I've kind of laid a sort of a foundation for the keep when it goes up here. No other reason than to see what level to set the height at, because otherwise it'll end up being all over the shop. Can't remember doing that last time, so hopefully that's an improvement. I've also decided to demolish this entire section of wall, which chokes me a bit to say it, given how much effort was put into it, but it won't take long. So we're going to demolish this whole section of wall along here. I'll leave that for the time being, because that can happen later. So I think what we're going to do is realign the houses that were sort of put here as kind of the squishy bit at the end that I didn't really know what else to do with. So I'm going to align the houses lengthways along there like the rest are, which means pulling the wall further out, and that way, if I get the levels right, I can terraform out and put fields here in the future. Purely because the population's going to be, you know, another 300-400 more, I would guess, than we are now. So somewhere in the 600 or 700s by the time I get this section of the settlement done. And I don't think the fields we've got in place here are going to be enough to keep them going. And it would be nice to have some bakers, to make, so 59 kilocalories for the fruit pie, 56 for the veg pie, 41 for the meat, 25 for that. So fruit pie and vegetable pies, I guess, because they're the highest kilocalorie count, so in theory they're going to eat less of them per villager, but I imagine to make enough to keep all these, you know, hundreds and hundreds of villages happy, I'm going to need quite a lot of bloody bakeries and windmills, so I'm going to need areas for them too. And even if we end up making another part of the settlement purely for the purposes of bakers and windmills, you know, I'll worry about that later, but yeah, I think it's safe to say I'm probably going to need more fields. So I think demolishing this, just biting the bullet, demolishing this and laying it out properly is going to make more sense in the long run. So, growing. So I'm going to need oats. So I've stuck a field of oats on either sort of flank, fast growing. So the farmers will be freed up a lot earlier. Potatoes grow. Yeah, they're good. Grass. That's going to leave me. Oh yeah, move the pumpkins in one. Because we've got the oats there, I'll move the pumpkins in because they start growing earlier. So just 2 fields of cabbages this year. Just tuck them up there so I remember. I might not even bother doing them, I can't decide. I wonder if it's worth maybe just... Yeah, I wonder. Let's just kill 2 of these fields off this year, actually. Yeah. Changing mind already. So we'll grow some oats and we'll grow some pumpkins. There. That's good. So I'm going to need the farmers earlier on, but they'll be freed up a lot earlier. Well, not a lot earlier, but 2 fields of oats they'll be freed up earlier than they would otherwise be, and then I don't need to grow oats for 2 or 3 years probably. So okay, so that's good. We've got all these orchards, shitloads of orchards. Do I suppose really I gotta get them going as well. Christ. So what do we want here? Elderberries, because we like the word. Elderberries. Yeah, oranges, 2 slow ones on the outside. We'll have a lemon there. Normal perennials. Cherry normal perennials there. So, good grief. 62 people in the orchards, 48 in the fields, 110. Good lord. We should have them, and hopefully that will leave me enough people to do all this building. So I've got quite a lot of building in mind I want to start pressing on with to make progress. Let's get it playing. So I guess on that note, I'll let all this stage of the winter building, the sort of recovery stage if you like, press on. And when the growing season starts, and I'm confident enough that the temperatures aren't going to waste my bloody time bouncing backwards and forwards, so I might wait until it's spring to do that. We'll get the people in the fields and yeah, see where this year goes, and hopefully I can recover some of that ground that I might have lost. I can't imagine I have. I've just ended up doing other things, but yeah, we'll get back to where we need to be anyway. Well, it's another leery start to the year, if nothing else. Fires, building fires, storms, and it's only just become spring, and we got raiders. Haven't turned up yet, but they seem to be coming from over there. So I think the successful one they had was they landed around here and wandered inland, and I couldn't bloody see them because it was dark. So I'll just keep an eye on that, see where it goes. The raiders are here. Where's you? Where are you? Hello, boys. 2. Fuck off. Ah, there's the other. Gooey, Mr. Kipling. Poof. Suppose that's it. Another exciting event in the lives of Ironhaven villagers. A little bit of an update. Moved into late summer now, so the growing season's coming to an end. This is what I was thinking for this section, this right-hand section of the village. So I've extended this bottom area out that's wide enough so a house can fit that way. The same orientation as all the others do along that way. So obviously these are obsolete, they'll have to be demolished, as will that. The elderberry orchard. This will all need to be demolished and rebuilt, repositioned, resited, etc. But again, no rush. I'll get it done when I get it done. So these are all wide enough for fields, the sort of 26 by 22s I favour. Which are sort of optimum size as a rule for 6 people, for 6 farmers. So enough room for a whole line of fields or orchards if need be along there. I don't envisage needing to go any further out because there's the edge of the board there, the map. So I think I'll leave that. Probably square it off. Get rid of this, terraform this out of existence, square it off, just have the nice railing with pavement, can't even talk, railing with pavements in position, like that. And then, yeah, site the houses, site some, the barns and all the usual storage areas that you need for that to work. And I think that will look a lot better, a lot cleaner, tidier, be more efficient than the existing setup. Let's just give them another builder. Yeah, so that's that. Mentioned before, I'm keeping an eye on these 6 orchards so that when they finish and the trees get cut down, I'm going to sort of demolish the orchards and move them out so they're in line with that. And as a result, I can tidy this pavement area up and get the stairs in the right position, all the rest of it, which will allow me to put houses along this frontage here. Got the fish farm being emptied at the moment. Didn't get them out quick enough. What else have we done? I've popped another stone quarry in. So we've got 3 active stone quarries. The one that was finished has been demolished and is gone. Of course, watchtowers are being built at strategic locations along the wall to protect the entrances. I think this one's going to be a 3, so I can protect 3 entrances, because these are a lot thinner than the ones along there because they're a different orientation, of course. So I think I've worked that out properly, but time will tell. And if I get it wrong, I get it wrong. There you go. So yeah, as we start heading towards the end of the growing season, I think it's going alright. Oh, I've even got spare people. Look at that. Marvellous. So there's no need for the fields yet. I might lay them out and just get them built and in place so they're ready to be used, but don't exactly need them yet with 68,000 vegetables. Fruit has gone through the roof now. Very nice to see. 51,000 of those beasties. Yeah, everything else I think looks good. We've had 2 good fields worth of oats in. I think they're all done now. So I've only got farmers is the word I'm looking for. Farmers for, I don't know, 3 fields still in play. I have a rogue farmer somewhere. That'll be one of these boys. That'll do. Get rid of him. Yeah, so I think it's all good. I've reorganised the caravan stable trade routes because they were woefully out of date with all the new houses and the barns and whatever. So I'm just keeping an eye on this new barn down here that's going to satisfy the needs of the villagers down here, working in the orchards and whatever. And when I get this structure in place, I can look at working out how best to in fact I might do the whole section, then I can get a visual on where it's best to put the keep. Might be nice to tuck it up in the corner, up in this far corner, just for the sake of the look of it. Yeah, we'll see about that anyway. So yeah, I'll carry on with that until I run out of summer temperature growing stuff and keep the building moving along. So I've ended up with another homeless villager, courtesy of a terraforming thing. Up here, ended up trapped on a quirky bit of rock. I've opened up the space in the hut for her, and God, it just takes an age. By the time it works out to do something with her, she's going to be bloody dead at this rate. If I've got to move her closer, maybe. Probably won't help at all, but you never know. Nope. Made a blind bit of difference. Not annoying at all. Still, I don't suppose there's anything I can do about it. If the AI isn't going to allocate her to a space, then well, yeah, a bit buggered really. So I'll carry on with me building. She'll either find a home in the hut or snuff it, I suppose. So the white stuff's about to descend. And before it does, we'll just have a little look. Oh, I better pause it because it's on the way. So I've got two new fields built and paused, a accompanying scarecrows, stone roads, all the kind of utilities that go with them, all the gubbins. I've laid out and built the pavements, finishing the last sections here, and that's as far as I'll probably go this winter because of the serious lack of housing in this area. I think over the winter it might pay me to start putting some houses up so I can get rid of these and finish this off. Two of the fields, unexpected, I expected it would be those ones being the normal ones, but two of the slow perennial fields finished, so I can delete those, or demolish those, sorry, and move them across. Just emptying the fish farms out at the moment, or trying to rustle up enough people to do it anyway. The villager did die of starvation, annoyingly. Can't see where she is now. Christ, I've done a lot since she died. Anyway, yeah. Whoever it was, she did die of starvation in the end. The AI just didn't want to allocate it to a house. Annoying little cuss, but I suppose AO can't do much about it if it doesn't want to do it. It's not one of those things you can force. You can't. Well, I haven't found a way anyway. If anybody else has, please say so in the comments, because I'd like to know. But I haven't found a way to force the AI to house somebody yet when they become homeless, when they're caught in a weird terraforming place or something like that. Don't know. Either that or the AI doesn't recognise these huts, because I think this is a mod. That might be it. Anyway, whatever. Yes, so the end of the growing season. We'll switch from summer mode to winter mode and see if I can't push this building along. 235 residential places. Very nice. Yeah, that's it really. So I'll keep the old building up and see how far I can get it. I would say in the time it takes me to round this off that we'll slide into year 41. So yeah, there we go. So a quick roundup. The two orchards that had finished, done their job, have been demolished and relaid, as you can see. So we'll stick oranges in that one. No, we won't, because it doesn't want to let me do it. Get in there. Thank you. Clicky clicky. So that one's done. There's the other orchard being done. Everything else is good. Probably going to need to reposition the... Oh yeah, we'll need scarecrows. I forgot about them. Where am I doing them? I'm doing them to the left. There and... there. Another one's gone. Is it worth me repositioning that one? Probably while I'm here. We're still in late winter, so there's no urgency. Can plod along and talk shite for a little while. Pop that one there, and that one there, ready for when I can demolish those. And that way I can demolish that scarecrow there as well, thinking about it. In readiness, make sure I don't demolish the sodding field. Yep, and that one there. Got it. And they're off. Yep, still late winter. So, yep, the orchards, I'll carry on repositioning them next year. So that we can reposition these stairs, have them jutting out, and make this a usable kind of terrace area for housing. Oh god, I'm going to have to remove that one as well. When I started this this game, I had no idea it was going to end up like this. I really expected it to be higgledy-piggledy, and I just discovered pavements and started going properly mental. Strange. Anyway, yeah, so this side we did this whole section. We put the pavement on the edge just to edge it off nicely, as we have done over there. The wall's being built. I think the last one is there. Yep, got somebody finishing that off. When that's done, I'll set that one in motion. The two watchtowers, the two newest watchtowers, that one and that one, are still being upgraded, so when they're done, along with that and that, which those two overlap, that'll be essentially the whole area. All entrances protected, so if raiders or anybody unwanted land there, they're not going to get any further than the fields. Oh, and yeah, and also I guess wild animals will be able to access that area, so that will keep them away. Essentially, once that's done, I'll demolish that, so I can demolish this whole wall section and move it out. Just get rid of everything there. We're building two houses here. Oh, and a bathhouse about there, yeah, to provide love and happiness for everyone who goes near it. But the two houses there will allow me to demolish this one and that one, and then I can't really see it, but I can finish the pavements and the infrastructure off there, and probably stick the first one of those houses there, because I'm trying to get some population up in this corner, because I have so much fun and games with those fields not all getting harvested. Got them all done this year, but didn't do anywhere near as many, so I suppose that's probably why. Yeah, and then when that's done, I'll hopefully link it up with this. Run a line along there, make a nice square edge to it, I guess. Stick a watchtower on the corner just so it looks nice. Well, actually, you need to, don't you? Because these don't butt up nicely when you stick it at 90 degrees, so I'll have to pop a nice watchtower in the corner. And then when that's all in place, I can look at terraforming and deciding where to put the keep. Yeah. Decide whether to put it out here or maybe up here. I suppose a level for housing and that along there is going to be a bit odd, because they won't really have anything to do. Certainly not in the winter. But anyway, once I get everything, the infrastructure and everything in place, I can take a view, see how it sits in the landscape, and start getting the keep in place. Alright, other orchard's done. What are you? So your elderberries. Oh, come on. Don't know why it does that. There we go, elderberries. So the elderberries and the oranges are in place and ready to go next year. Early spring, there we go. And as we move into the spring of year 41 and the dazzling sun comes up over the progressing village settlement, I think that's probably another good effort there, really. Didn't go where I wanted it to, because I was expecting to do the keep, but took a lot longer to finish this off than I thought it would. But then I suppose I didn't have as many people free as I wanted in an ideal world, so hey-ho. Alright, so yep, on that note, we'll round year 40 up and be back soon for year 41. Alright, ta-ta.